All right, good morning, first graders. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to be working on our spelling. It's lesson 32. It looks like this. Page 157, 158. If you don't have this page, you can go ahead and pause the video and go grab it. We'll start here with number 1. It's asking us to put the words in order to make a complete sentence. Write each sentence out. So we know that each sentence is going to start with a, that's right, a capital, and end with a, that's right, a period, and it's going to have what in between? Is it going to have thumb spaces? Toe spaces? That's right, finger spaces. All right, so we'll start here, number 1. So we know that it has to start with a capital, and the only word here with a capital is who. So we automatically know that is our first word to write down. Okay, so who, we know it's going to be, we know that verse is going to be our last word to write down because it has a question mark, our punctuation at the end. So our options are who was, who to, who say, who first, or who the. So who was, so was is going to be our second word. Okay, and who was to, who was say, who was first, or who was the. So it's going to be who was the, or who was first. So first is going to be the third word that we write down right here. Who was first? So who was first to? That sounds right. Who was first to? Who, and then we have who was first to say, or who was first to the. Who was first to say? And then we know the next word is going to be the. And we know our last word is going to be verse with a question mark. So our word, or our sentence there, is who was first to say the verse. And we should have all of our words crossed off up top. And then the next one we have here, we know that dirt's going to be the very last word because it has a period. And we know that A is going to be the first word because that is the only capital. And then you'll just have to fill in the words in between to make the sentence, and the sentence has to make sense. And on the very last one here, let's see, we know that the is going to be the first word with a capital. And the last word is going to be wing because it has the period there. And then you have just 3 words to fill in between. And number 4, it says number each set of words in ABC order. So they gave us a list down here, and we don't see any that start with an A, so we already crossed off A. What about B? Do we see any that start with B? Yep, burn right there. So burn is going to have a 1 because that'll be the first word. And then we can cross off the B down here. And then let's see, is there any words that start with a C? Nope, so we'll cross off C. And then our next one is going to be D. Any words, well there's a D word, dirt. So dirt will be number 2. And then we'll cross off D. And then we'll go to E. Well, I don't see any words that start with an E. So we can cross that off. What about any words that start with an F? That's right, fern right here. So that's going to be our third word. And then we can cross it off. And the word, or the letter G would be next. And we actually have great and we have girl. So both of those start with a G. So how are we going to know which one comes first? Is it going to be girl or is it going to be great? Well, since they both start with G here at the first, or at the start of the word, we're going to have to look at the second letter in the word. So for girl, it would be an I, G-I-R-L. And great, it's an R, is the second letter. So then we have to figure out, does I come first or does R come first? The I in girl or the R in great? What comes first in the alphabet? So we know that I comes before R, which is all the way down here. So the G-I is going to go before the G-R. So girl is going to be number 4. And then great is going to be number 5, right behind it. Because the R comes after the I. And so we can cross off G now. H, do we have any words that start with H? Yep, that's right, hurt right up here. That'll be number 6. So we can cross that one off. What about I? Nope, nothing with I. What about J? Nope, nothing with J. Nothing with K. Nothing with L. No M's, no N's. No O's. No P's or Q's or R's or S. What about T? Do we have any T's? Yep, turn right here with the T. So we know that will be number 7. And then we can cross off T. And any with a U? Nope. Any with a V? Yep, that's right, verse. So verse will be number 8 here. And then we can cross off the V. And let's see, our last one does start with a W here. So we know that who is going to be number 9. So looking at our paper, we should have burn first, dirt second, fern and number 3, girl for number 4, great for number 5, hurt for number 6, turn for number 7, verse for number 8, and who for number 9. And we'll move on to the next page here. Let's turn that over. So the very top, it just says read the poem, circle each IR and UR word. Circle each IR and UR word. So there's 7 total here. Just in that poem there's 7 total. So if we look at dirt, that has an IR in it. So we're going to have to circle that word. And then you'll just go through each sentence and read them and circle the IR or a UR word. So the next one on the first line would also be the word dirt. So you have dirt here and dirt here. And then let's see, the next one in first with the IR. So you'll circle first. So there's 3 of them for you, so you should find 4 more here. And then the very bottom, it says, what would you do in the dirt? Draw a picture, then write about your picture. Begin with a capital letter and end with a period. So would you be digging in the dirt on the in your backyard? Would you be making mud pies with the dirt and maybe some water, make some mud? What would you be doing in the dirt? Would you be maybe planting flowers or a garden with vegetables? Anything like that. So just draw a picture here, and then you have room for at least 1 sentence, maybe even 2, and begin with a capital letter and end with a period. And that's all for your spelling today. I'll see you guys later.